Nice to hang out with you. It's Saturday night. It's a little deviation from our regular Thursday and Sunday night schedule, but we've been taking a kind of loose approach this week because life happens, and I've been doing a couple other things that have gotten in the way. So we're gonna do a quick little build session tonight. No real preemptive anything, so let's just jump into this, and I'm gonna make sure everything's started here properly. I've also got a new light thanks to Josh. I didn't get the other one set up in time, so everything's coming in on one side. So that's why it looks kind of washed out on the one side, but that's just it. So today we're building, and I want to make sure that everything is running here, because I get the feeling that sometimes I just start this up and it doesn't quite start up properly. So how's everybody's Friday or Saturday nights going? Hope they're going well. We got back from doing a day trip out to Wimberley, Texas, to the Shady Llama, which was yeah, it's not showing up on Facebook yet. This is so awesome. Just always doesn't seem to want to work. So anyway, I'm sure it'll show up here in a second. Went out to the Shady Llama and had a pretty good day. It's just a beer garden, wine garden, but they also have llamas and donkeys that you can go hang out and pet. And they also have a food truck called Folicia. It's a faux food truck, faux and Cajun and Texas cuisine, not fusion. So if you're in the area, it's very good food. We had a blast. It's a nice day. It was a little hot, but it was still a pleasant day. It was overcast, and we had a good time. So yeah, so building today is going to be, I'm going to work on the, let me see if I can flip over to OBS. We're working on this today. I've had this for as long as I can stand without building it. So we're going to do this. And music again brought to you by Pretzel Rocks, Pretzel.rocks or something like that. I'm really worried why this isn't showing up on Facebook, but oh well. Flipping over to the chat. What's up, BrickX? Thanks for coming by. We're just gonna sit here and build today, so that's all. And hopefully I can see us coming through Facebook here in a little bit. I think Restream has had a Facebook API problem lately, so it wouldn't surprise me that we don't get pushed through to that. I only say that's a problem because I know that Mixer and Twitch aren't my biggest networks. Like, I won't get anybody watching on Twitch or network tonight, so. Yeah, this is a good set, Josh. Hey, thanks for the lights. I got one of two set up. This took about 5 minutes to get set up, but I ran out of time. So let's get going on the build, shall we? I'm gonna think it'll show a little more table than that. There we go. So again, we went to the Shady Llama. If you are a supper time, yeah, I figured this was gonna hit in some people's dinner times, but some people might, hang out for a little bit. This is the beer we're drinking tonight, Lakewood Lager. It's one of my favorite beers, or it's one of my favorite breweries because they do the Tempest. But this is very good, Vienna style lager, very smooth, very very pleasant. It's got a good flavor. It's not a lot of, ooh, look at that. And it's super foamy for no reason. Hasn't been shaken up or anything, so got a good amount of carbonation in there. So yeah, let's get going on this. While we're, cool. Thanks, BrickX. Yeah, come back. I'll be doing this for an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how long this takes. Just hang out and drink a little bit. I'm gonna dip this down a little bit. So I wanted to do more of this lighting because often I'm doing some of these in the middle of the day, and this backlighting. Yeah, sorry, I don't have a knife with me, so you're gonna have to see me ripping these boxes. But to be fair, I'm not keeping the box, so I don't really care. But the backlight washes everything out, and I can't get my little desk drawing light to be very bright. So I got one of these two that Josh provided. He is also, if you keep an eye on this channel, I will link back to his, because I think he said he wanted to start his channel up again soon. So I like the way this light adds a little more crispness to the webcam. That's very nice. So this is going to work out well, I think. So this is, how many bags do we got going here? 5? 2? All right, 5 bags. Not too bad. I heard this was a really fun build and that a couple people have done a little bit of modding on it to make it work a little better. So let's get rolling. So anyway, yeah, if you're in Austin, there's a place out in Wimberley, which is south of Dripping Springs, called the Shady Llama. And it's just a beer garden, which means it's all Austin taps. It's not, they don't brew anything, it's just a tap room, but it's all outside. So if you've been to Moon Tower or if you've been to Treaty Oak, you kind of get the vibe because it's outdoor hill country stuff. It's it was a fun time. It was very lovely to be out there today. It was just me and Beth and our neighbor went out there and had a great time. We didn't get to see any llamas because I think they may have been somewhere cooler, but we were able to see a couple donkeys, which was kind of fun. One of them looked like he was very miserable. Let's see, I'm gonna flip back over to Facebook just to see if we're showing up yet or not, and I don't think we are. Nope. So all right, so just YouTube today. YouTube and Mixer and whatever. So it's gonna be very quiet, but I wanted to build this. And then on the way back, we stopped at Frenchport Desserts, which is a frozen yogurt place, and they have some gelato and whatnot. So it was super fun. It was a nice day. Tomorrow, I have somebody from the Austin American Statesman coming out to look at the Capitol and ask me questions and stuff at like 9 in the morning. So after I'm done with this tonight, on top of all my chores that I have to do, and by chores, I mean I have to like do some laundry and dishes and then make sure the cat box is cleaned and whatever. I also have to take the Capitol apart. What's up, Ingrid? Thanks for coming by. I have to take the Capitol dome apart. There's Vonreg. I don't think this camera trick does anything better if I put my hand up in front of it. It doesn't change the focus. Nope, Vonreg. Really good molding on him. I really like that helmet. The printing is very cool. It's basically a TIE pattern, TIE fighter pattern on that torso. Can't really see it. That's a little better. That's a nice little TIE pattern on that torso there. And the molding's really nice on the helmet, so good stuff. So I'll put him up here. I was a little bummed about this set because, well, in general, the Star Wars Resistance is only going to be, like the very second step is a bunch of spring-loaded shooters. Star Wars Resistance is only getting 2 seasons, so it's basically Kaz and his buffoonery for 2 years until we get into the Last Jedi or Force Awakens timeline. It was kind of a bummer. I mean, they could have stood on its own for a little while, but they didn't. So I think this season is going to be, this set, Ingrid. We're doing this set today. Hold it up for the big camera there. It's Vonreg's TIE Fighter, which it's a TIE Interceptor. But the TIE Interceptor, the First Order TIE Interceptor apparently is a little different, so I'm not sure what their distinction is. Vonreg is I was a little bummed because he was the ace pilot for the First Order. And in the spoilers ahead, in the last season, at the last episode of the last season, he gets aced. He gets taken out by Kaz, who is the main character. And I'm sorry, but Kaz is kind of a doofus. I know he's like, it's the Disney Channel and they're trying to make it so he's John Monroe Jr. Sorry, I got a message. Oh, I'm just gonna leave that up so I can get to it back and respond to some people. Oh, the girlfriend, not the wife, the girlfriend is taking a nap. If you missed earlier conversation, we were out in the hill country today, and we drank a little bit with our neighbor because his wife is out of town. So we're like, hey, let's go. We found this great place out in the hill country, so let's go out and. No, this song is a definite no. Whatever this is. So she's sleeping off the day. Because we had some fun, sat in the heat and drank beer and ate some pho. What is this? I'm so glad I get to skip some stuff here. So anyway, we had a good time. But now I'm building and she's going to take a nap, and then I think later we're going to watch some movies or something together. And then I've got to do some housework because I've got people coming over tomorrow at like 9 in the morning from the paper to interview me about the Capitol. And then after that we have a baby shower. And then after that we have a dinner with the family. So tomorrow is a busy day. But then I have Monday off. But I say Monday off because I'm going to be moving the Capitol down to the visitor center on Monday morning. So we'll be doing that. I'll be up at like 6:30 getting ready. And then we'll probably be done by 9 something. Ingrid, we've been together for 5 years. We had our 5-year anniversary a couple weeks ago. So it is like we're married, but don't tell her that. I mean, we'll probably end up getting married soon at some point. Just haven't figured out when. And she better be sleeping. All right. Yes. Thanks, Josh. I'm going to switch over to something real quick, just so I can see. Stupid Facebook. The setup shouldn't be too bad, but I saw a picture of the case that they're putting it into, and it looks. So there's this thing called imposter syndrome, where I'm sure most people know what imposter syndrome is. But I'm starting to feel like that. I'm starting to feel like this little thing that I did is not worth all this effort that everybody else is putting into it or talking about or, you know, stuff like that. Oh yeah, all right, so it's good. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the whole project, is that, you know, they've made a giant case and they're going to have the newspaper is going to come look at it and, you know, all this kind of craziness. And I'm just like, it's just a Lego thing, guys. It's just a thing that I did. But it's not just a thing. I realize that it's a big thing. It's big for the group. It's big for Texas. It's big for little kids to come to the visitor center and look at it and be like, oh, look, that's really cool. So I get it. I feel like, hey man, I'm done building it. Why don't you guys just kind of take over now? Why don't you guys do whatever you want with it? Just make sure my name's on it. Talk about me in hushed tones in smoke-filled, dimly lit rooms. Oh, I gotta do this twice. Yeah, I could do this music all day. Yeah. Yeah, modesty is a big thing about it, but to be honest, I feel like I had so much help that I can't claim like total credit for it, and I'm not going to try because I had way too much help with this. I had so much help in terms of purchasing all the bits and bricks and organizing the purchase of those and organizing sorting and getting the table built for the whole thing and transporting it to and from Brick Fiesta and all that stuff. So I mean, it's, you know, it takes a village, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, I'm the one who designed it and had the idea to build it and everything like that, and I get that. And I probably built 70% of it. I think I had a good 30% help on a lot of the kind of repetitive walls and windows and stuff. But yeah, I had a lot of help. So, and I know in the long run, it's not going to be reflected in whatever signage they put up. That's like, you know, this was built by so-and-so and so-and-so. There's just not going to be enough room. But if I talk to anybody, I will definitely let them know that that's the case, is that there was a lot of help to be had. And thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It looks really great with the stickers on it, too. We got the stickers for the seals and the flags, and it looks nice. So I'm going to take the dome off tomorrow, and I'm going to redo this reporter is coming over while I'm doing this, so I have to take the dome off tonight, and then I'm going to redo bits of the what the dome sits on. So I might wait and do that tomorrow. We'll see. I don't want to spend too much time of it because, again, we've got plans in the afternoon. But I need to change the superstructure of the scaffolding. What's up? I'm gonna murder your name. Fame Bivin 96694. Oh, all right, cool. Design amazing overlay and logo for your channel. Cool. Hey, I appreciate it, new person. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you can come back often. I usually do these on Thursday and Sunday, but my Thursdays and Sundays have been a little off. And I usually have Beth with me, and she's building, and we're talking about Canadian teen dramas, of which I haven't watched any recently. But now she's going to make me watch Canadian teen movies, because she's on a Chris Evans kick, and so I'm going to be going back and watching. I forget what movie it is, but it's going to be terrible. I know, terrible and yet awesome apparently at the same time. We shall see. Oh, yeah, so tomorrow's going to be a busy day, so I'm just trying to chill out the rest of today. It's been a lovely day, lovely last couple days. Friday was very nice. Also, if you're in Austin and you get a chance to go up to Round Rock at all, there's a restaurant called, are you kidding me? This is a giant gap in this. There's a restaurant called Greenhouse Craft Food, and it's a farm-to-table type, locally sourced stuff. And it's very good, and it's exactly what I needed yesterday. They have a BLT that has like jalapeno jelly and an egg thrown on it, and it was just delicious. It was so good. And they have, you know, local beers and stuff. So, what's up, Gala? Off to bed. All right, thanks for coming by. Let's see. Make sure we're on the right track. I have a feeling I'm going to get this done pretty quick. In which case, I might bust open the ATTE or the ATTP over here. I've got this guy too. Yeah. So if we get this guy done, I'll bust open this guy. I don't have a huge backlog. I'm not Kevin Hinkle with the backlog building, but these are the two things I don't have built. I'm just looking forward to getting the capital. No, I'm building Vonreg's TIE Fighter, which I'm excited for two reasons. I get the figure of Vonreg, which means now I can do this microfighter, but it also comes with a CAS, which means now I can do the Fireball microfighter too. So that's very exciting. I don't think I'd ever buy a Ninjago set on my own. It's not that I don't like them. I think some of them are fantastic looking. They look like a lot of fun, but I have, I've got to be discerning about my builds. And now that you get to a certain point when you are a Lego person where you transfer from, you kind of have to pick a path. And you go from, well, I'm just going to buy sets. And you can see this on like the Facebook groups all over the place. I'm just going to buy sets. And I'm going to buy a bunch of them. And then I'm going to let them sit in a storage unit. Or I'm going to buy sets and then I'm going to sit on them and I'm going to build them all. But that's all I'm going to do with them. And then I'm going to display them. Or because nobody's, billionaires. Good night, Gala. Thanks for coming by. You have to kind of pick what you're going to do. So my choice is to buy the sets that I really, really want, but also may have a good minifigure in it. And then also the ones I think are going to be fun to build. I've heard this one's pretty fun to build, so that's why I'm doing it. And the ATTP it's like the third iteration of that one. So that won't be terribly fun to build, I don't think, but I think it'll be kind of cool. Plus I get some figures out of that I need. Commander Gree, so I can do the ATTP microfighter. I'm excited to get the capital out of my house so I can go back to building microfighters, and so I can do this stream in my dedicated Lego room that I have all my stuff around me, because right now I feel like if I needed something, I have to go run back in there. Whereas if I was in there, I could just kind of reach over and grab something. But what I was meaning to say is you get to a certain point where I'm not buying sets for parts anymore. I'm buying sets for the fun of building, because I am bricklinking everything that I need for raw parts. Oh, and there was a total reason I was going here with this. And now I don't remember, so there it goes. But yeah, I feel like there are only if you're a Lego fan, you probably are like, look at this haul that I got, which is I just bought a bunch of sets and now they're going to sit in a thing. Versus I've only got a few of these built. Oh wow, that's quite a few of these. This is your extra pieces. Very excited about the dark red 1x1s. Oddly enough, I don't have a lot of those. Cheese wedges I could take or leave. These are nice too. But again, a lot of these you can get brick-linked. Also, hot take. I am not a huge fan of Facebook groups where people just post pictures of stuff they bought. Okay, so you've got some money. Great. I'm going to start posting pictures of like the groceries that I got. It's like, hey everybody, I just spent $150 on groceries. Look at this haul. It's like, okay. I mean, you didn't find a good, I understand if you found a really good deal somewhere, where you're showing off that you got a good deal. That's, I can understand. But if you're just like showing that you bought a bunch of stuff, it's like, okay, good job. you bought some stuff. I get it. Neat. That's just me. I know a lot of people like haul pictures and stuff. The other ones I don't like are like, and I get you give them, you buy sets for a reason to have, and to, I mean, they're nice models, and I'm not going to be hypocritical and say I don't display some of my stuff too. I don't take pictures of them and post them on Facebook and say, look at this shelf full of stuff that I built based off instructions. It's like, okay, good job. What is it? Weird flex, but okay. I think a haul video would be great if you're like, look at this packet of stuff I bought from Bricklink. That's kind of cool. What are you going to use it for? I'm going to build this mock that I designed, or I'm going to just play with it. I had this great idea for a thing, and I'm going to see if it works. It's like, right on, man. That's great. I think creativity is a bigger thing than just, hey, I bought something. Because, I mean, I buy kitty litter, but I don't take videos of it. Again, probably not I'm sure controversial take. I'm sure a lot of people like that, but whatever. What did you get, Ingrid? What did you buy? And again, I'm not saying everybody's an idiot for doing it or something like that. That's just, it's my personal kind of feeling about hauls and showing off stuff. It's a General Leia first order. Oh, you know what? This is great because this could also be Last Jedi first order or Force Awakens Leia. So that's good. Do 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 do. And to be fair, yeah, I got excited too. I bought some stuff the other day and it was AFOL day and I took a picture of it and I was just like, look what I got for AFOL day. So, I'm being a hypocrite about the whole thing, but at the same time, I'm like, I felt weird posting it. I'm like, nobody really cares that I bought a bunch of this stuff on AFOL day. This seems weird. Not sure if I like that, unless that's gonna be covered up. I'm not sure if I like the openings there where you can see the Technic brick. Whatever. Let's see, I'm going to do nothing. I was gonna tweet about the live stream going on with Mixer and whatever, but I think people will find it just fine. It's not gonna stop me from building. Still pissed about Facebook, but what are you gonna do? All right, this song too. You're killing me with this mix tonight. So I'm currently watching Gundam Unicorn, Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. And I'm a fan of anime. What's up, Doc? I didn't realize you were here. Third banana guy, Ingrid. A couch. I saw your build video of your book too. That was pretty slick. I liked the style of that book. So anyway, yeah, I'm watching for no other reason than I'm having a conversation with myself, but I've picked up Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, which I don't know how far into the Mobile Suit Gundam universe we are now. I think this is like the 4th version or the 4th story told in the Mobile Suit Gundam universe. But I just got done watching Neon Genesis Evangelion for like the 3rd time. So I picked this up because I wanted another anime to watch with big mech and suits and stuff. Boy, I really need somebody to make a show where the protagonist flies a mech and isn't like constantly crippled by an overwhelming sense of sadness or ennui. Like, I just want him to like go out there and kick some serious butt, but they've got to think about everything. It's so frustrating. And it's usually about their stupid dad. I can't do this because of my dad. It's like, I get it, all right? Just go out and fly your stupid mech. Everybody else would love to fly that stupid mech, and you're in here complaining. I think that's the entirety of most anime. That's like 30% of your anime right there. Stop complaining about your dad and go fly your mech. Shut up, Shinji. But I'm going to watch the heck out of it. I tried watching the Netflix version of Ultraman. That was a while ago, but it was interesting. I won't say it was bad. It was another, I'm so sad because my dad founded this company and didn't really tell me who I was, and I don't know. Wow. Transformer sex music. I'm not completely turned off by this yet, but I find myself getting close. I try to remember to keep the building up in here. I have a tendency to pull it up here. So what are you guys doing tonight? What's your Saturday nights look like? I realize a Saturday night is probably not a big night for streamers, but everybody seems to want to do it on Thursday night, man, and Monday. These crazy pants. Like, I got a local friend in Austin who does it, and he just streams games on Twitch, but he's always doing it on Thursday night and Monday night. I'm like, man, you're taking my viewership. He's not. Nobody knows I'm streaming. Yes, the search for identity. It is very much the heart of anime. Oh my god, in like the worst way. The last 2 episodes of Evangelion or the last movie, it's like an art film. It's so crazy. And as a 46-year-old man, I'm like, I can't, I almost can't anymore. I'm like, I've moved so far beyond this, but at the same time, I'm like, have I? Some of this still feels like it resonates, but the whole day I cleaned out the living room. How's your shelving going, Ingrid? Your shelf accident. Pizza and sorting. That was something I was trying to think I mentioned earlier, is I've got getting the capital build out of here. I can't wait because then I can go back to sorting. I've got a box that a person at work gave me that I'm excited about being able to sort through, but I haven't had room to do it. And then we just got through our lug bulk order this last weekend, and so I've got this box of lug bulk sitting out in my living room, and then I've got the remains of the capital stuff, which I'm kind of half like thinking I'm just gonna keep, but I'm also like, maybe I should farm some of this out to the rest of the lug because they did help pay for it. But it's not like a lot. It's like, 6 of this one brick and 15 of this other brick and 1 of these things, and it's kind of like, I don't think anyone would care if I kept this, but I feel bad about keeping it at the same time, so I don't know. But that's all taking up room, and now I can't do anything else really. Such is the life of a Lego person. And this is upside down. Okay, 2 of these. Man, I hate that. I wish they would do I wish Lego instructions were like Spanish, where they'd put the little ×2 in front of everything, so you knew to do 2 of these at the beginning. Because now, go back. Oh, they do. Ha ha ha. They do. You know, right there where it says ×2. Dirt, 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 dirt. But another table for more Lego City Room moved around the Lego room 3 times. For more Lego City Room moved around the Lego room. Oh, yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to be moving around my what used to be my drawing table. Although I do have something I need to draw coming up, so I may keep the drawing table as is. I may move it out. Also, what would people think about a drawing stream? If I were to do some drawing, live stream that instead of building. I don't know how I would set that up yet, but I mean, just like this, I guess. Oh, whoops. No. Hey, what happened to that guy on here who was saying he was going to make me some graphics? You know what I'd really like, internet stranger, is to have you host me or link out to other people. Because I don't mind building, but let's get some conversation going. Because Ingrid's great, but I bet she gets bored listening to me talk about nonsense all the time. Make sure that's lined up. Oh, heavens! I've done dropped a piece. Maybe not. I'm really been out of shape with this music today. I want a specific flavor of music and I'm not getting it. At some point I'm gonna have to just buckle down and buy some music. So you can buy, there's a lady at work who is doing a podcast, who's going to start a podcast, and it's a podcast based off of stuff we do at work. So they have a budget and they can do whatever they need to for the show. And she sent out an email to people saying, give us your feedback on these songs that we want to use for our podcast. Which do you like and why, and which you think would work best? And I'm like, well, what are you using them for? And the response was that it was a medical business podcast. I work for a company that's like an advocacy company, trade organization type. It's a medical association for physicians, but we don't have anything to do with the actual doctors. We work to make sure that they have a voice in the legislative stuff, and we provide services for county medical societies and things like that. Anyway, so I told her, I was like, well, I like these songs and these songs, but then I was looking at the thing, feeling, oh, you know what? It's because these are going to be ejectable. Yeah, these are going to pop out. This is like the old school Kenner TIE Fighters, where you'd hit the button on the top and the wings would fly off. Yeah, but that's the way this is going to throw down. Oh, and these are supposed to go in backwards because I bet these are gonna be pushed in. Yeah, so let's do that. Anyway, each song was $35, which isn't bad or anything, but I was just like, oh man, if I ever wanted to do a podcast, it would cost me $35 to get a song. And let's say I wanted to do several songs, or if I wanted to do a stream, and have more, have an hour's worth of music, let's say each song is 5 minutes, you're looking at 30 songs at $30 each, $900. I'm sure you could find some for less, but this is why I'm using, and why most people use streams like this, or music like this, that they can stream royalty free. Okay, so this bothers me a little bit because these are not going to be ejectable. These are just them showing off that you can build these. There's no reason for this. There's no reason to be this complicated about the wings. You can just put brackets here and have a plate here and cut down on your part build by, 30 parts, but whatever. Oh, that's nice, Ingrid. Thank you. So I did take music classes. I was in music theater in college, and I took music theory, and I can play instruments fairly well. And I've got a friend who has a bunch of instruments, and he's always wanted to do something creative. So I have a feeling like if I asked him, say, hey, you know what? I need a bunch of music for my Lego stream, he'd be like, let's do it. We could probably pretty easily come up with some stuff. 1, 2, that's not. So if you're listening, Chip, which he won't be, that's something we could do. 2, 3, 4, okay, that's good. So I know this is going to be the main wing panels on the sides because it's got these two bits on them. But I think in the show these are white. So I'm not sure about this because I did them black and then dark gray on the microfighter, and then I looked at the show again and they were white. Oh, Allie, what are you doing? We've got a dog over here that's doing the laying on the back and rocking back and forth to scratch her back. It's kind of adorable. I think everybody starts by playing the piano, sort of a gateway, and then they pick up a reed instrument or a stringed instrument. Of note, a piano is a percussion instrument. I didn't know that. Found out that the other day. I'm like, well, that kind of makes sense. Because you're striking strings. It's going to say ×2, I bet. It's going to say ×2. Yeah. You play guitar and violin. That's pretty rad. I know how to play guitar, but I don't know a ton of chords, so I only know like a dozen or so chords. So I could probably pick it up soon if I wanted to. My daughter is like a wicked, weird savant when it comes to music. She can pick up, she plays oboe in now college, and she's going to march piccolo because you can't hear a flute. She marched flute in high school, and then was drum major, so she didn't play after that, but she played in concert band, but she played marching band flute. And then my son plays oboe, or no, not oboe, bassoon. So 2 double reed instruments, which are not easy. All right, like a zo. Yeah, I think there's no real reason to have all these Technic bits in here. I don't know why they did that when you could have bracketed that wing. I guess to make it a little more stable, so you're just not pulling you know, you can't pull the bracket away or whatever. I get that. But I don't know. You could have put like 4 brackets, or, you know, just a Technic pin a Technic brick right here, right? A 1x4, and then had like the upside down 2x2s with the pin. Put 2 of those there, and then just. I have a mixer tattoo? No. I have an X-Men tattoo. So these are my tattoos. You can't really see them too well. I have a Lego tattoo, Classic Space, Tron, Rebel Alliance, and then RDF from Robotech, X-Men, and Doctor Who. Yeah, I'm not that big into mixer yet. Not yet. I mean, you know, if they were to sponsor me or whatnot, I'm not going to say no to maybe getting a tattoo, but I want to do 2 more right here and then right here, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking Dragon Ball, like a Dragon Ball with the 3 stars, and then maybe a Pokeball. But I kind of fell out of playing Pokemon, so I'm trying to keep it with stuff that I am currently still in love with. I was thinking of doing Flogging Molly too. Just getting a circle with the clover leaf in it. And then, I don't know if it's gonna be really small at that point, so they may not be able to do the snake, but I would not say no to a Flogging Molly tattoo. Don't roll away from me. Hi Waffle, by the way, thanks for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. I hope your Saturday evening's doing well. We're just drinking Lakewood Lager and building some Star Wars Lego. It's an alliterative evening. Lego and Lakewood Lager. So there you go. Love it. So no news yet on the Lego Masters TV show thing. My friend Will and I did a build together Sunday night, and I haven't put anything up yet because I'm not sure. I may put it up later if we don't make it, but if we do make it, I'm gonna hold off. But we built each other as brickheads, and then we built Bert and Ernie as brickheads over the course of like an hour and a half. And then I had to edit it down to about 5 minutes of video to make us look interesting. Which, you know, whatever. Ooh, I like these. I haven't seen these. Up till now, the wedges have all had this bit cut off, so that's kind of nice. I dig it. Haven't seen that one before. So we sent them that, and then I did a speed build of the Allie, stop licking the floor. I did a speed build of the stage on which we would be standing were we on the show. So, all right, I built it, and then I sped it up and sent them the video for that. So hopefully I can show that too. I like this because I know where they're going with the striping here. Because there's always a bad thing when you're doing TIE fighters to where you have to have the frame in here or the solar panel part, but it's also framed by something. And that's very hard to do with Lego sometimes, depending on the size. So this is a unique look at it, and they're probably going to have you build something on the back side here. So we shall see. 2x3 tiles in red. Sexy. Some good stuff, Maynard. Which means I can go get these on Bricklink. I feel like when I get new sets, I need to be taking notes about the new parts that I see when I'm building. Because I think that's why a lot of people buy the sets in the first place, is they're like, oh, that's a part that I like, I'm gonna get that. But at the same time, it's like, I just want that part. Yes. Yes. And I'm streaming. Real life text messages. And I know Claire's not watching because Facebook is broken. Because Facebook is stupid. The API for Restream in Facebook is broken. I guess I could be doing like Facebook Live as well. I don't know. It's not worth it. You know what? Maybe I could do that real quick. Can I do Facebook Live from here? Photo, video. No. What's on your mind? Live video. Just from, you know, accessing your camera. Allow. Let's see how this goes. Hey everybody. You can't really see the build I'm working on. And you can't hear the music because Restream isn't doing Facebook Live. But here's what I'm working on. And for you watching at home, sorry about this, but this is what I'm working on. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could do it. Nah. So I'm just gonna put this link in here. If you wanna come watch, come over to YouTube and I'll get you the link shortly. I'm probably only gonna be, I say I'm only gonna be building for another couple minutes, but I'll build until I'm done. Let's do this. Oh, it says go live. I'm not going live yet. All right, so I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, anyway, I wish it was reload. Sometimes I wish this was better. I wish the API was working in Restream. Anyway, let's go back to the people who matter. You're all here. And no with this music. Oh, this sounds like I'm introducing a harassment video at work. What's up, kitty? You want up here? Come on. Kitty. Come in. Kitty sighting. If I can. There's the kitty. Okay, and I gotta move this back up. I had this all perfect, and then the cat showed up, and I felt like I had to do something for the cat. What's up, kitty? You want to help build? That's pretty slick. I like that. I like when they do wedge plates to do designs like that. Yeah, Ingrid, you know, between like Restream not doing what everyone signed up for it to do, it's like it's not integrating Facebook chat. Now it's like the API is not working for it. Gstream is no more, or Hangouts is no more, so they can't. You can still stream through Google, you just can't stream in a Hangout. People trying to Yardbird and then, or StreamYard or YardStream or whatever it is, and then finding out like Hinkle did with finding out, nope. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. That's two different parts. Same length, different width. Interesting. Where they feel like they've been bait and switched a little bit because they, you know, they signed up for it and then they go, oh yeah, that was just a demo. If you want to do any more than that, you're gonna have to sign up for a year's worth of service. And so they're like, that's not what was on your website though. You know, it's like, I think YardStream or, I'm saying that wrong. Probably suddenly realized that they had a lot of customers and they could make a lot of money. So they suddenly were just telling everybody that now it's a paid service. Which kind of sucks. But yeah, I have a feeling there's a lot of people, especially in the Lego streaming community, who are kind of bummed about things. And And then there's other people that do nothing but Twitch and Mixer and stuff, and they're not having problems. They don't exclusively do Google or a Restream or something. They just do Twitch, or they just do Mixer, or they just do Facebook Live or something like that. So I don't know. I have a feeling that this is such a niche market that it doesn't matter what I do, I'm never going to have like a huge audience. So I can't really complain, and I'm also not going to be too worried about the latest and greatest technology, because in the end, I'm doing this kind of for myself. If I had like a huge fan base or something where I'd be like, yeah, I want to engender or endear myself to more people, then yeah, I'd look into spending a year's worth of subscription fees on StreamYard. But I'm not right now. Wing. Almost done. This is going to be ×2, I bet. Because there are 2 of these, and they're exactly the same, and then you do one for the other side, and then you're done. I'm good with this music. I could do this music all day. And of course, what happens? Stops. Oh, heck yeah. Also, doing live streams like this on Saturday nights keeps me from going out to the karaoke bars and getting really drunk and making bad decisions. And this way, at least, I'm productive. Although it has been a long time since we've done karaoke, and I'd really like to go do some again. So I'm on Twitch. This is broadcasting to Twitch right now, but I feel like if you're not doing video games on Twitch, you're not going to get any kind of, or it's going to take you a long time to get any viewership, which, you know, if you're doing something you like doing. Oh, this song is really great, but it needs to drop the bass like yesterday. If you're not doing a video game, you're not going to get views. I think Twitch is just so integrated into gaming culture that if they see somebody who's not doing a game stream with a green screen behind them, that they're just going to immediately. I do this because this is how old I am. A clicker. They're gonna click away like immediately. You know, and if you don't have like any way to interact with people, it's even worse. What's up, Brick Ninja? I am building, and my cat's in the way, so I can't get the box. Vonreg's TIE Fighter. And if I run out of time, I will start the ATTP. I am not going to sing for you, Ingrid. If you want to see that, I'm sure one of my friends has a video on Facebook somewhere where I am at the karaoke bar singing some classic rock or some Pink or some ABBA. I have a kind of a weak spot for ABBA. Because when I was a child, my parents had ABBA records, and so now I just kind of default to ABBA. I think next time I get to the wings, I'm going to try to actually do them 2 at a time. See how that goes. So if you guys haven't, there's a group, or there's a guy I like who puts out music. His name's Lukash, and I can't listen to him on the channel, but maybe I can get a link for you guys. If you like chiptune stuff, I would highly recommend listening to it. It's super good music. if you don't like chiptune music, then don't bother, because it might sound kind of annoying. But I've been listening to him for years and years, and he did, I used his music a lot when I was doing robot cartoon videos where I would draw people as robots and then speed up the videos and put it to music. So I'd use his music occasionally till he got really big, and then I couldn't use his music anymore because it was copyright. So, but give it a listen. It's a super fun time. Tonight might be one of those nights where I just stream for a long time, and I'll just go into the ATTP. I've got nothing else going on, really. Unless somebody needs a ride from someplace, because I just got a text. Yeah, I do like this, the wing design. I like the angled design in there, and I like the way they've kind of overlapped the pieces right here. That's really nice. I really like that. I would have probably done something very similar if I were designing it. So it feels comfortable. It feels right. It feels like, yeah, man, that's the way you should do it. Good job, person who works at Lego and doesn't know I exist. But yeah, I agree with you. Well played. And right now they're nodding, going, yeah, thanks for that, man. Appreciate that affirmation. Picking some stuff at the store. All right, man. Well, thanks for dropping by. I'll be on probably a little bit later if you want to come by again and say hello. Are you picking up any Lego? Any fun stuff? Any brick building stuff? Brick building man? There's a line. Yeah, I might be on for like another hour. I want to get this done and then maybe crack open the other model, so we'll see. Because I'm trying to put off doing some actual work in the house, and I don't really want to do it. So there's a line in where'd my brain go? Blade Runner. Ports him out to Rutger Hauer, where they're interrogating the guy who designs the eyeballs, and it's that Asian American actor who's been in everything. He was like the main bad guy in. Going off on a real tangent here. No, I can't remember the movie. Anyway, he was an actor in a bunch of stuff. He was the voice of the panda's dad in Kung Fu Panda. It's that guy. I know he's been in a ton of other stuff, but that's the only thing I can remember right off the top of my head. Oh, you know what? I didn't do this. Old one. So anyway, God, where was I going with this? Yeah, the Porsche's nice. It's kind of one of those where I'm like, man, I wish I was more into that, the cars and the Technic stuff, but whatever. Anyway, Rutger Hauer and the other guy, the other replicant, are interviewing this guy, and they're in this fridge where he has to be because you got to keep the eyeballs cold. And just the way he says, the guy goes, the man came and like already talked to me. And Rutger Hauer says, man, police, man. Always cracked me up, but when I say it, I sound like I'm being a racist. But that's the way he said, that's like the quote from the movie, and he's like, police, Man. So anybody says, oh, you know, it was that man? And I'm like, police? Nobody has any idea what I'm talking about. All right. So we've got one wing. Huzzah. Deux wings. I don't know what French for wing is. Lagazo. So now I got 2 more wings to do. Bag number 4. Again, if you're just joining us, that's the beer for tonight. Lakewood Lager, the Vienna style lager, which is, I think, one of my favorite light beers. It's just very smooth, but a really good taste. Not too bitter, but you can tell it's a beer, you know. Very, very tasty. I have nothing but props for Lakewood Brewing. I think the only thing that I do not like about them is they are not in Austin. They're in Garland, Texas. Which, you know, whatever. No, not everybody can be great. Oh, look. Yeah, he's got his, he needs a doofy face is what he needs. Because he's a giant doof. Stupid Kaz. I'm not allowed to say the words, oh no. Well, I'm gonna have to pick that up later. I'm not allowed to say the word spaz anymore. Hang on. And I don't mean because, like, Beth has told me that I can't say spaz. It's just not a nice thing to say anymore about people. But anyway, I called my kids that for a long time. But if I were to be able to use it, it would be for Kaz, because he is a doof. He is a giant doofus. And I'm really upset at the way Disney treats him in the show, thinking that children don't understand stories and don't understand plots, and they need to be told things are dumb and dumbed down so they can understand them. All right, we're gonna try this 2 at a time. Let's see how this works. It bothers me a lot because there's a lot they could do with this story that they've constructed, and yet they don't, because they're too busy making Kaz out to be this pratfalling Forrest Gump, and it's just bothersome. I mean, they did well with Rebels. I don't know why they couldn't just stick to this. And Rebels was a Disney Channel show. I don't know why they could have just stuck with the way they handled that, and then just told a different story. You know, there's no reason they couldn't. And it's not like they sold a lot of toys with Kaz. They really didn't get, I mean, this and the Black Ace were the only Lego sets really to come out of that. And they're only gonna have 2 seasons. But they've got all these great starships. They've got all the aces. They've got the pirate ships. They could do so many play sets from inside the, I can't remember the name of the thing now. It's not the Behemoth or the Juggernaut, the big space station that they're in, the Colossus. Well, it's not like you're not missing much, Ingrid. It's that if you're a Star Wars fan, and I don't know if you're a Star Wars fan or not, but it feels like, yet again, the property of Star Wars is being given to 8-year-olds, which is fine. They're allowed. But I don't know. I say this a lot, I realize, but I'm of 2 minds about this. And it's mostly, I think it's stupid the way they're handling it, because children aren't dumb. I don't know. But I am excited about The Mandalorian. That trailer dropped today, and that looks outstanding. and I am excited for that. I will be buying the Disney Plus streaming service. And before anybody asks, I've already promised the login to our neighbors so they can also watch it, because we're using their Hulu. I mean, I'm not using it a whole lot, but we're using it to watch Buffy. But I'm just super excited about The Mandalorian. So negative, Ghost Rider. Negative, negative, negative. Huh, alright. Yeah, Mandalorian looks great. And I feel like The Mandalorian and then maybe the Cassian Andor show will kind of give the adult fans kind of what they're looking for, and maybe something with Obi-Wan, the Obi-Wan show, which I think it's a show. It's not going to be a movie. That's the other thing. You can watch all the Marvel movies, which I know Beth will be super thrilled about, because you'll be able to watch all the Marvel movies all the time. And that's all she's going to do. She's on a kick right now with the Marvel movies. She's actually on a Chris Evans kick, which is why she's going to make me watch all these old movies that he was in. We just watched a movie called Push, which was kind of a superhero-y movie, but it was it felt very independent. It was good. It wasn't great, but it had a lot of really great ideas. Kind of unique way of looking at superheroes and whatnot. Oh yeah, totally gonna crack open this other set here in a little bit. Nope, that's wrong. Yeah, Push was pretty good. It wasn't like the best. Like I found myself drifting a little bit in the middle of the movie. And I kind of, you know, felt like I lost track of the main push, the main thrust of the movie a little bit. But the acting was pretty good, and the idea was fairly decent. Chris Evans is kind of a national treasure right now. We were talking about this in terms of actors becoming politicians. Like, it's especially now that like Avengers is done, the cast of Avengers has taken it upon themselves to be like the people they were in the movies. And the joke is that, hey, you guys, so Tony Stark is now using his money as a philanthropist. He's like trying to use technology to build a better world for everybody. Chris Evans is fighting Nazis, so he's becoming very politically, a political force in his, social justice, going after fascists and things like that. Mark Ruffalo is using his status as a superstar to bring awareness to like climate change and stuff. So he's going green, right? So we've got Captain America fighting Nazis, or Robert Downey Jr. acting like Iron Man, and then they go, guys, I'm really worried Jeremy Renner is going to start killing people. I thought that was funny. But the discussion we were having today was, imagine if, that drunk scene was a little weird. I mean, it's hard to tell. I don't know how old she was at the time, 12, 14. It's like trying to, tell them how to act drunk. Hey, 12-year-old, be drunk. All right. But imagine if, like, Chris Evans, after several years in the acting world, decided to run for political office, right? Can you imagine being the guy or girl who has to run their campaign against Captain America. It's like, well, I wouldn't want to do that. I was like, you'd have to basically lean into it and run as Red Skull, because it's the only way you're going to get any traction. And he would totally win, because he's America's ass. Knocking this out. Oh. I'm going to forget about stuff. I'm going to get to the end of this and realize I've missed tons of... How long do I have a whole other bag? What's left to do? I guess the back. So this is a lot of what we ran into when Will and I were building together to do the TV stuff, was that there was long stretches of us not talking to each other, because there's long stretches where you don't talk to each other because you're just kind of focused on what you're doing, and that's not exciting. You know, that's you can't force excitement on 90 minutes of staring at bags of parts going, well, I need a 1x2 tile in orange. Do you have that? Can you go get that? All right, so there's where we are right now. This is nice. This is a good size. And so far, it's fairly swooshable, right? Nothing's falling off. Nothing's jiggling a whole lot. I mean, the wings feel like they're jiggling a little bit, but yep. All right, I like it. Yeah, I want to set up the other light over on the other side and see how that looks. But then I feel like I'm famous. There's your extra piece. Technic pen. Oh goodness. I hope that gets locked down somehow. That's really loosey-goosey. All right, last bag. Whee! I got through a whole build. Knock this nonsense out and we'll bust open that other set. It's Lego build night. Let's see. Oh, pick up Greg from 8 at work. Yes. So I have a hard deadline now. I have till 7:50, and then I get the opportunity to go pick up my son from work. Oh, nice. That's a good little part. It's a little chopper. I can't really see it. I'm definitely gonna have to get that second light over here. Right? That's a nice little part. Long freaking supper with the in-laws. What's up, Brick X? Thanks for coming back. I'm going to be here for another half hour. I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to break open the ATTP. Right now we're doing, what's this dude's name? It's not Chopper. It's, I can't remember what this guy's name is. Is it on the box? Bucket. His name's Bucket, because he's a bucket head. Buckethead. All right. I like droids. I like droids' little stuff. This is a pretty good one. He's got the little eyeball in there. It's a good little guy, right? Nice. Very nice. All right, let's knock this out. I'm gonna get that other set opened up. So, long freaking supper with the in-laws. Are you currently eating with them, or was this earlier today? Do you like your in-laws? Are they good people? Are you allowed to talk about that? What set is next? Oh, well, that guy. The new ATTP, the version 3, because I didn't get the first 2. And I really only got that for the minifigure, but it looks like a fun set. It's one of the sets, it's one of the microfighters that I've designed that I'm really looking forward to doing. I just like doing walkers, really weird, unique walkers. So that one was a fun one to do. I did one, it's the one we see in Solo, the ATDT. The one that's basically like a big block with like a short little gun on the front of it. Not the defense platform. That we see that in Rebels. That's like your early chicken walker with the long legs. This one's like a boxier one with like a little turret on the front. I forget the acronym. It's I'll have to look it up here in a second. But yeah, that's next. And yeah, I like the Star Wars. I'm supposed to pull some bricks aside for Bricksmith, for Julian, for his Pink Bucket Nation castle. But I don't have, he didn't email me back with his address, so. But I have to sort some more. But I told him that I don't use pink. I just don't build anything that has that in it. Nothing against pink bricks. Nothing against people who use pink bricks. I have a friend in the lug who we trade pink and gray because she doesn't use gray for anything. So this song is rad. Who is this? By Tiasu. I'm going to open this. Can I open that? Negative. Oh man. Well, I'm going to thumb that one up because I really like this. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, this is the kind of music I could listen to all day, and Beth is like, I can't, why, it would either put her to sleep or she would go crazy listening to it. I'm like, but it all sounds like Scott Pilgrim or Zelda. Why is that a bad thing? Oh, I missed a step completely. Wow, they're giving us a lot of these 2x3 red tiles. That's exciting. That means there's not going to be a big price for those. Yeah, Nintendo music. There's a whole chiptune culture out there, and I am in favor of it. It's super rad. Like, this is like the credit screen for Smash Brothers or something. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice mirroring. These are underused, I feel. These cutaway slopes. I've been starting to use these more and more when I'm building stuff. They're super cool. Yeah, that's tight. I like that. I wish my camera was a... What's up? All right, so Blue Puma in here is my son Greg. Everybody say hi, Greg. Or say hi, Blue. I know it's not what Smash sounds like, but it's got a video game feel to it. Plus, you're talking to old people, so be kind. Did you see what I'm building? You're missing out. You can come over if you want, if all your chores and stuff are done. Oh, this goes in like this. Uh-oh. Okay, that's still loose. I wonder why that's loose back there. Oh no, Princess Leia. General Leia, sorry. So that's still kind of, boop, 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 boop. I'm guessing that's gonna be something. It's gonna drop bombs or something. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Don't read to the end of the book, just build. ×2, we're doing it. So Blue is a nickname he picked up in middle school from his, for all intents and purposes, Taekwondo days. They just called him Blue, so that's his nickname. And now he insists on people calling him Blue. He doesn't really. But he is also insisting that I don't ever call him Gregory again. Oh, that's nice. So I think a lot of the snot building stuff, I'm just gonna murder you, Leia. I'm gonna knock you out into space. I'm gonna raise this camera up a little bit so you can kind of see a little better. Being held on here by Scotch tape, or by whatever tape. So I think the whole reason a lot of this snot building was to be able to get a nice little area of the wings on here. You can see this kind of goes right here. Gives it a nice little rounded feel to it. There's a lot more that like you could do with the shape of the TIE Fighter wings and body that like guys at like Brick Vault will do. And it's just fantastic work that they do. And a lot of that I look at and go, well, I would have never thought of putting those pieces together like that. So they do some good work there. I also am enjoying what was good? No, it doesn't matter. I missed it, whatever it was. Oh, the joke. I am really impressed. I really like this color combination. The red and the dark red. Oh, man, I wish that would focus better. Stupid camera. All right, this goes on the top, yo. So that goes on the top. And then down. Murdering. I'm just murdering these figures. Can't really see. Oh, that goes on the top there. And then we are left with... Uh-oh. I feel like I missed a piece somewhere. Nope. Just an extra. Oh no, totally didn't. All right, and then that guy goes in there, and we are done. Ta-da, cockpit up. I'm not putting these in here because the spring loaders would, I don't want to stress the spring loaders. But there you go. Can I aim this at, oh, there we go. Hehehe. Dead. All right. So that is Vonreg's TIE Fighter. These are your extra pieces from that bag. Nice little clear handle stud thing right there. And a nice little quarter tile. That's good. So, and then these basically are extra pieces too because I'm never going to use those. All right, Kaz. That's Kaz. Yeah, the black accent is really nice. That's a really good, I'm gonna go over to the full camera here. So here you go. This is the full TIE Fighter. Now, I know a lot of people are mocking it to solidify this area in here a little bit, which is great. This area also needs to be, I think in the show, it's a little more black right there. And then it's got a little... Hello? I think my child is here. I'm gonna go see if the door's locked. Are you delayed?
Yeah, you're way delayed.
Well, it's delayed. So Greg's here. I've got 2 of these. I didn't get a chance to set. You want to build the other one? Sure. Really? All right. So this is my son, Greg.
I'm not going to film myself on camera.
Why not? All right. He just got off work, so he's sticky and nasty.
Where's Buddy?
It's on the floor there.
My dumb and blind?
Huh?
My dumb and blind?
It's on the floor in there.
Oh.
All right. So he doesn't want to be on camera with me, so.
Yeah, with you. Because it is weird.
Okay. That should fit in there a little better. Yeah, I like the accents. I like the colors. I like the swooshability. This feels really good. It feels really tight. The wings are a little wobbly, but I think overall it's got a good grip. It's got a good mechanism to fire. You're not just accidentally touching the firing bits underneath there. I mean, that just looks really good. The wings are a little, I would have liked to see a little more tile on there, maybe along the bottom here, to give it a little more of that kind of red framing, because right now it's just the only thing that you have for red framing is right in there. So that's not great. So it is 4 small bars that go out from the light holder and they go inside the black thing. This is just a cover on top of it, this white part. So don't worry about that bit yet. Or you can do it however you want. I think you can figure it out. You're gonna be an engineering student. All right, so we've got time. We got time. I'm gonna bust open this other set. Because I think by next week, I want to start going back to, yeah. One of the viewers, Ingrid, said that this isn't scratch and sniff, we can't smell you. That's very witty. Oh, man, I wish you could hear this music. You probably could earlier.
I could earlier.
It's super rad.
Yeah, I told you it's a combination of both, and then you said it sounded like Smash. And
You said a combination of what?
it's a combination of both Zelda and...
It's not a combination of Zelda.
No,
I mean, they occasionally will use Zelda, like straight out. You can tell, oh, this is from this one.
Extra?
Yeah, extra. That's if you wanted it taller. So that, okay, so there's the light frame there. So you can put it on if you want. That might help you hold it in place. This is what we're building next. I'm just gonna get right into it. This is gonna be a little bigger, so. Huh? Oh, where's the stickers? All right. I hope Josh isn't here to see this. I'm gonna rip these right off the box. It tears the box, but I don't keep the boxes, so.
Here, wait, let me get some
No.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, didn't tear. Oh, that's just pretty. Like ASMR for the eyes. What is ASMR for the eyes? No, there's a,
It's,
what's the one that's super,
satisfying.
yeah, the super satisfying videos? It's called something. Ah. Yeah, but it's like somebody breaking up strands of spaghetti really nicely, and anyway. Let's see how many bags this is. Ooh, this one, the instructions come in. Oh no, there are stickers.
Oh, God.
Too bad for the stickers. All right. So again, there are only 5 bags for this one. I am a little shocked because there were 5 bags for the TIE Fighter too. All right, let's get into this. Bag 1.
Eye candy.
It's not eye candy, it's something else. But you know what I'm talking about. I think it's just like somebody called it super satisfying or something. Will we use these? Only time will tell.
ASMR is the sensation. It can be triggered by sight, sound, or touch.
Oh, all right. TIL. If you guys didn't hear that, ASMR can be triggered by sight, sound, or touch. All right, and then there's little skinny bars, probably in a little black bag in there. Where's my what? Face build. Face is the Mac. Because the Mac has a better focus and better processing than my janky laptop. Yeah, this seems, it's more parts. $689 versus, I don't know how many parts this was. Wow, so there's 200 more parts, but I think they're all like really small. Oh, I drifted. Oh, it's all going to pot. It's because I don't have a tripod. I just have a webcam that's taped onto this laptop. What's that?
I can fix it.
No, it's fine the way it is. It's good. I got it fixed. What, this? Well, and also the webcam was like $10 or $12. So, huh?
How much money are you making off the streaming?
I'm not making any money off this. I need, for Twitch, I need 100 subs to do that. And then YouTube, I need 1,000. And right now, I think to be able to be monetized, or to be able to accept subscription monies. And right now on YouTube, I have like 120 something subscribers. Maybe 140, excuse me. What?
You keep streaming. You do what you do.
All right, so he's putting together another light. So at some point, you just see another light source coming over here. And it's going to start getting warm in here. Although these are CFLs or CFCs.
That made you like 1,000 times better.
You and your moms love doing that too when you're taking photos.
No, this isn't photo. This is just flashlight.
I'm just saying, I didn't need to do that. When you guys are taking pictures, everybody pulls out their flashlights. They're weird, but they're nice. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the minifigures together. Is this Commander Gree? Who is this? Yep, Clone Commander Gree, which I thought I had, but I think I just had the... Hi, kitty. Aw, there's a kitty. Kitty doesn't want to be up here. He's like, no. No, thank you. Oh, look. This is a unique indication of something. He only has one head, one face. He's not a dual-faced guy. That's... What are you doing? Commander Gree.
What do you mean that's an indication of it's old?
No, this is the newest one. This came out this year. But they only put one face on him. That's just really interesting, I thought.
Yeah, because
They usually have a frown and a smile. Oh, and they differentiate between the clone guns and the robot guns. That's pretty rad. You can't really see it, but one's black and one's like this pearl black or pearl dark gray. So this is the clone gun. You got it? Yeah, it's supposed to just loosen. That just loosens the up and down movement.
No, this loosens the up and down.
No, that loosens. This back one. No, it sits on there like this, and then you tighten it to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Yes. So tighten that so it doesn't move. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. And then the other one that you took off, it's got a toothed ratcheting, whatever this is. So you kind of you can loosen it and then kind of move it. Sorry, explaining stuff. Hi. Do. And now I've completely lost my train of thought. Which is good idea, or a good idea. It's a good thing that there are instructions. All right. Now what you want to do is probably put the bulbs in.
Yep.
Actually, no. Put the skinny little poles in. Find a little black bag that has skinny poles, like this long. Oh man, they love doing this complicated, putting stuff inside of stuff, Technic builds, and I'm gonna hate somebody after this, because these are impossible to get apart. No, they're in there somewhere.
There's nothing in this bag.
Is there another little bag over there where you got the bag? There should be 4 more of those little things. This thing is drifting too much. I need to get a proper tripod. If you see the link in the video description below, there's a donate to PayPal account, which will help me buy a proper tripod. Maybe another set of headphones, because check this out. Look at this. No, it does, but it doesn't, it's got a clip for the phone. It doesn't have anything for this. I'd have to tape it to that too. And I don't have, there's no way for me to feed in Pixel 3 into either a PC or a Mac. Pixel 3 just doesn't work with OBS. Huh? Well, Streamlabs will work if I'm streaming just from my phone, but then I only have one camera. I can't do 2 cameras. I can't do a build camera and a face camera. Trust me, I've researched. You just work on the light. Go over there and be quiet and do what you're told.
I just got out of work.
Then don't do anything. You can go home if you want. I don't care.
I mean,
I don't care.
Oh, Dad, I'm done.
What? Yeah, that's the one. Plus, I also want to get a mic that I can just set up. But I also want to be able to feed in music to, so I can hear it, but other people can hear it. Hi, Kitty.
We can all hear it on the stream.
Well, on the stream that's fine, but you can't hear it out here. Aw, Kitty. Kitty says hi. Oh, why don't you just crush everything that I have? All right, Kitty needs to go away now. Go away, Kitty. Ingrid, that's up to you if you want to live stream. I mean, the only reason I do it is it gives me a chance to like chat with people while I'm building. You know, it's like, well, I'm going to be doing this anyway. Might as well have some fun and talk to people while I'm doing it. Yeah, those guys. So they don't, huh? You'll see in a sec. So on the back of that light, there are a bunch of little holes, Yeah, put them in the angled ones, not the up and down ones. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what knowledge you have.
Just by looking at that, I know how to do it.
All right. Well, now I feel better because I didn't have anything to look at. I did it myself.
No.
First time.
Probably doing it faster.
Probably because I had to sit there and find the one little pole that I lost because it's sproing out and I totally lost track of it. What happened to my, it totally locked up. Oh, there we go. You know what? I didn't put these guys together either.
No, I think they would have a better time watching me with the light.
You think they would like that better?
Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel great.
Because you keep missing the steps.
Well, it's just droids. I hate these little droids. I don't like putting together droids.
I mean, you did miss a step earlier with that.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, you missed a step.
So at the end of the month, on the 28th, I think, Battlefront's getting more content. It's going to get another planet, and it's going to get a new mode, and you'll be able to play offline against AIs. So that'll be great. So in there's the little corner sleeves, and you can either take the Velcro off and do it, or just kind of put it over from the back. I actually put that thing on first and then put the poles in, but you do you, however you want to do it. You seem to know what you're doing. I'm going to be quiet now. Yeah, Ingrid, if you've got stuff you like to build and you think you could do it for an hour and a half or an hour or 4 hours or whatever, I know a lot of people will stream for a long time. Yeah, there's people who stream for like half hour and some people who will do 4 hours to 8 hours or whatever. I mean, I think I'm just going to go until this gets done. I don't know. Depends. I was supposed to go pick you up from work, G, but... Yeah, I get a text from Claire that's like, hey, can you go pick up Greg at 8? I'm like, well, now I have a cutoff for my stream. And they're like, meh, never mind, he's home. I'm like, all right, well, that was great. Good talk. Uh-oh.
Morning, Beth.
Somebody's awake. Morning. Yeah, you slept all night. Greg's over here for breakfast. We're doing waffles.
And he's doing a morning stream. Also, it's very cloudy out there.
I got a weather bug notification that there was lightning nearby a couple hours ago.
Oh, yeah?
It rained a couple of days.
Except I didn't get it until like now.
Oh, whoops. Hey, Greg, guess what?
And, what?
I missed a step.
See? What I'm talking about.
How long have you been streaming?
Since 6.
So, that's...
I was going to stop at 8 to go pick up Greg, but now I don't know.
You can stop at 8 and you can watch dinner.
And-
Watch a movie and have dinner.
And we get the new blind bags. You get the new blind bags? I don't know what that means. They do bend a little bit. He's been streaming for 12 hours. New record.
Oh, that just doesn't go in there at all. Really?
Yeah, what movie are we watching, Beth?
What?
What movie are we going to watch?
You should watch YouTube.
Let's see. I already watched Cliff. You can watch The Losers. You can watch Fantastic Four.
I'm not going to watch The Losers, but if you wanted to watch Fantastic Four, I'll watch it. I'll share the pain with you.
Why don't you want to watch The Losers?
I'm not in the mood to watch something I haven't seen. No.
Sure.
What'd I just say?
Do you want to watch Gifted though?
Do I want to watch what?
Gifted.
You really want to watch Gifted, don't you?
I like to watch.
You've seen it though, right?
Yeah.
I'm not in the mood.
Okay.
Have you seen Real Steel?
Real Steel, is that the boxing robot movie
Hugh Jackman.
with Hugh Jackman?
I have the DVD.
You have the DVD?
Yeah.
I would like to watch that one. Not now, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
Spiderman. Watch Spider-Man? We've seen Spider-Man.
Live stream it.
Oh wait, minifig blind bags come out on the 1st. Are they Spider-Man blind bags?
Blind bag.
Um,
Are you doing what?
well, they're minifig bags where you don't know what's in them. You just get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
I was just about to say that.
You get what you get,
You throw a big fit.
and you throw a giant fit. What? So do you like giant robot anime, Greg?
You got those buttons,
I have? No, you don't.
I don't?
I have asked you that, and you said you're like, meh.
I mean, I like giant robots, and I'm okay with anime.
Okay. There is one that I'm watching now that I was thinking you might like.
Hey Ben,
Hey, Beth.
does Lego have any Avengers stuff?
Yeah.
Does
Does Lego have any of
Lego have Avengers
I
stuff?
think that should be my next build.
Okay, I'll find you a little Avengers set. Some little $10, $15 set.
Like maybe the plane or the jet.
Maybe the plane or the jet.
You should take the set apart in my room and give
I
me
meant
that.
the jet.
The Quinjet?
Yes.
Well, they've got a lot of sets. The Quinjet is not a small set.
Yeah. They don't have any like really small sets.
There's a small set like I did with Thor, where it was the little escape pod thing that Rocket flew and took Thor with him. That would be one that you could do, but I've already got that one.
Cat, get out of that bag.
He's like, no, I see a bag, I must sit.
And now he's gonna look his butt.
Yeah. It's like, now I'm in here. I'm gonna lick my own butt.
I think you should put the light bulb in there.
Okay.
Because you told me not to, right?
No, I was gonna tell you to put them in right after you get the things in there, but you went ahead and jumped the line. You're not bored now. Thanks, Ingrid. Tell all your friends.
There's a war machine.
Oh, hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Just a good kitty. There's a war machine?
Yeah, there's a war machine set.
All right. Is it a small one?
I don't know.
Oh, God, this keeps drifting, man.
Keep putting the cat in the table.
No, this camera keeps drifting because I'm
So keep moving the table.
building with subpar equipment.
It's 362 pieces.
All right, that's going to be $25 to $30. It's 10 cents per piece. If you see a $30 set, if you see a 300-piece set, it's $30. It should be. Sometimes those will be a little more. So my guess is it'll be 25 or yeah, 300 pieces might be $35. You could look it up. It'll tell you how much it is.
Yeah. There's the Avengers Tower set. That's $60.
Hey, you want to do that one? I'll build it with you.
You want to pay for it?
You should collab with.
Yeah, don't plug it in yet.
Hey, it's for 10 plus, so it's more complicated than my 4 plus one.
There you go. But your 4+1, didn't you have a problem with that?
No, I didn't have a problem. There was one illustration that wasn't clear.
Hit up all numbers.
Yeah, see? I know.
Oh, you guys are just ridiculous.
Dad, you're the one that's streaming Lego.
Yeah, and
Big bird.
I think you just burned yourself.
Because you're my dad?
No, because you can't build Lego?
I just choose not to.
Okay.
There's also Lego the Hulk Buster Smash Up. I don't know what that means, but it's the Hulk dude thing.
The Hulk Buster.
Yeah.
I think I already have that set too. Does it have Scarlet Witch in it?
Yeah.
It's got the Hulk Buster, and then it's got a little Iron Man figure, and then Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I've got that one.
There's lots of Spider-Man stuff.
We'll get a Spider-Man thing.
No. That's not how I roll,
Look up set 76123.
76123.
Yep, it's a 167 piece set. I don't know what it is.
76123.
Yep.
What piece?
I liked one song on Pretzel, and now it's giving me all chip tunes, and I'm shocked that I didn't do this from the get-go. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
76123.
Yes, ma'am.
It's the Avengers Captain America Outdoor Attack.
Okay, this is stupid. This is one of the stickers. To put on here, it's one of these little guys. This should be a printed piece. They have printed pieces. I'm not putting that on. It's one of these where you get these. They have printed pieces like that. That's just, that's dumb.
Just lazy writing.
That's just lazy writing. Was that your phone that beeped?
It was yours. Girl just texted.
Oh, what'd she say?
She's walking the dog down to our house because I think Becker knows that's what right.
Oh yeah, she went crazy.
Well, they're welcome in here, but I'm doing stuff.
No, she knows you're streaming.
Oh. Oh, really? I'm done with that bag? All right, well, here's your extra pieces from bag one. All right.
What are you doing?
Setting up the second light.
Ben, are you putting him to work?
No, I want to.
I asked him, I said, you want to put that together? And he's like, yeah, sure. All right, I think I'm going to do one more bag, and then I might call it for the evening.
No.
Well, I don't want to do this all night. I hung out with you all day, though. We hung out all day, and I talked about how much fun it was going to Shady Llama.
It wasn't shady.
Oh, it was very shady. It was just hot.
No, like, oh, this is shady.
Hey! How much closer can you get that?
There.
Nice.
You have to send it yourself.
This is Greg. This is Blue. That's why he's blue.
No.
Hey, we're advertising for Frostbites.
Go get someone.
Snow cones at Frostbites.
I was called.
Thanks for
Blue.
doing that, Greg.
Huh? Oh yeah. No problem. Oh god, it's right. My nickname is Blue because
Because you gave it to yourself.
No, my first day in Kickstart, I wore a blue shirt, and my Kickstart instructor was like, "Yo, I'm gonna call you Blue from now on." I said, I have a name.
No, you don't. Your name is Blue.
So which one keeps drifting? Oh, I can see it happening.
Well, don't mess with it now, because I got it in a good spot.
Okay, well I won't. I'm just gonna bring it.
What? Are you leaving? I didn't catch it. Where was he going?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sorry.
Nobody in this house loves me. Can you tell?
I love you. Your son loves you.
The internet doesn't love me. Just Ingrid.
No one's watching on Facebook?
The API for Facebook is down for Restream. And I can't Restream from just doing a live broadcast on Facebook because it won't use the same cameras.
I don't know where your tape resides, but I have a hammer.
I don't need a hammer.
Just smash your.
Just smash it.
Would this tape work?
It's actually fine right now. I don't need tape. What I need is even if I had, oh, you know what I could use?
Super glue?
No. Go to the garage and get a clamp. Get one of them, the
Why didn't I think of that?
the black and orange clipped. I don't need that. Thank you. Thank you.
Just in case you let over the stuff. So you know what we should try on
What's that?
The pickle beer.
Oh yeah, we should totally do pickle beer. I really want to do that. You would like pickle beer, I think. I love this mix right now, and it's so baller. Yeah, I will watch Fantastic Four with you tonight. I know that's not like your ideal, but that's kind of where I am in terms of wanting to do anything. Does that make sense?
What?
I gave a new movie go with Push.
And you didn't like it?
It was okay. It wasn't bad.
That was interesting.
Yeah. Aw. Ingrid said, usually I don't get loved back. That makes me sad. Yeah, pickle beer, by the way. I cannot wait. It's sour, but a little bit of sweet, salty to it. Beth is really big on sour beers, so this is going to be an interesting. And I started my venturing into craft beer with sours. I just had to give up drinking them because they kind of hurt your stomach if that's all you're drinking. So now it's like I just can't handle it anymore. What the? I don't need any of that.
I couldn't find a clip.
But look, you found a stud finder. Nope. 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 No.
This is
So
the only clip I think you have.
here, take this with you. So take that with you.
I think I took all of it.
No. There should be two in there. There's one right as you go in the garage. There's a little shelf right here. That there should be one right on there.
I mean, this is a pun.
It's a big old C-clamp. That's the kind that when you're changing the brakes, you need to do that. But we're not changing the brakes right now. We're just streaming. Clamps. I'll give him the clamps. Where is my phone? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm getting messages from people. Okay. Emily sent Laura, Beth, and other Laura, me, a sign that says condoms prevent minivans. That is funny. Sorry, I'm drifting away from the building part of this. Burp. Trying to keep this. Okay. Is that where that goes? Takes a second to see what is lined up when you're doing all these pins and stuff. Because sometimes it doesn't just want to. There we go. Burp. Burp, 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 burp. So, can I cut off at 2 hours, Beth? Would that be all right?
You started at 6?
Oh, it's 2 hours now.
You can stream.
Oh no, go watch. Say hi to Hoosier Bricks for me. Tell him he's stealing my thunder. No, that's fine. I'm going to finish up this bag and then call it quits. But thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time we're on. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish this bag and then call it. Sound good?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Baby doll.
Did you just say baby doll?
Baby doll.
My goodness. We're at that point in our relationship?
I mean, it's got 5 years. What's the baby doll point?
It's I know there's one out there.
I don't know what it is.
I know there's one out there. Okay, you know what? Go check the junk drawer right over here. I don't need a drill or WD-40 or a doorknob.
What about a light switch?
I don't need a light switch either or a towel rack. All right. Greg, Beth, tell Greg he's being overly cautious.
Greg, you're being overly cautious.
This is what you gave me for my birthday. A Switch, and told me I got a Switch for my birthday.
I don't get the minivan joke. If you don't have kids, you don't need to buy a minivan. That's the minivan joke.
The minivan joke?
Condoms prevent minivans.
What does this button do? Is it maximum overdrive?
No, that's so when you, you hold it so it goes. It's like a safety.
That's not how mine works.
Well, all drills are different.
It has a button on the side.
All right, fantastic. I'm glad for you. Go put all that nonsense back, please. It's tweaking me out.
No.
It's super tweaking me out.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it. You need WD-40.
I do not. WD-40 would not do anything. It's supposed to be tight. It has clutch power. Do you not know about clutch power, Greg? No kitchen sink. Yeah. I don't. He keeps. I don't know anymore, man. All right, so we're here. I do like builds that have a lot of Technic and then brick built aspects to it a little bit. It kind of keeps things interesting. Not a lot, but still interesting. Greg, don't bring any more tools in here. I love these pieces. These are some of my favorite new pieces. Yeah, I'm a little bummed that it's not... oh, God. Beth. I need...
I found the clamp. I found it.
I told you it was in the junk drawer, but you weren't listening. Please take the snowman back out of the thing.
Oh, that's gonna break your thing.
No.
Bad idea.
That's much more stable. Yep, I like it better. All right. Thanks. Please take that snowman back to the garage. The fact that there's a sentence that says, please take the snowman back to the garage.
What?
The fact that there's a sentence saying, please take that snowman back to the garage. What?
Show the audience the snowman.
I'm not showing. First of all, there's no audience. I think our one audience left.
Really?
Yeah. So it's just.
Let me check Twitch and
See, I just can't get people to watch on Twitch or Mixer.
there were 3 people watching on Twitch.
Really? Nobody said anything.
Yeah, that's good.
It's hard to tell if nobody says anything.
All you have to do is ask Beth to go check Twitch.
Well, I could check it too on Restream. But it says I've got no viewers right now.
Yeah, your viewers. I have 1.
It also says I've got 4 sessions connected.
Yeah, you missed it.
No, it's still not working on Facebook. Because it's effing stupid.
Dang, Twitch and YouTube.
Oh, there's another.
community privacy settings.
What?
Joe.
No, I'm not doing anything different with community privacy settings. I mean, I'll double check.
Privacy policy. Your person.
Yeah, but I've also not. I'm not monetized. I'm not putting the sticker on either. I'm just going to keep those stickers in the. Because, I mean, this is a. Please don't break anything. So, it's actually a little warm behind these lights. Beth, it's warm behind these lights. Yeah, the power of the lights is I just think it's funny that I'm like, you know, it's a little warm behind these lights. Derp, derp, derp. Okay, yes, I get it. It's supposed to be a nice screen and it's supposed to have a nice whatever, but these are inside and I'm not gonna put stickers on that. Because those are nice pieces. These tiles are nice pieces. These bits are nice pieces. I'm not befouling them with stickers. Please take the mallet away from my head.
It's not by your head, it's not that.
Mm.
Look at your stream.
What do you mean, look at my stream?
Look at your stream.
What is that?
It's a dog toy.
Oh my god. Where did the dog toy come from?
The garage, where you keep all the other animals.
Okay, do me a favor.
Small
Not put a garage dog toy on me. You know how many fleas are on that thing?
No, wait, your dog. Yeah, exactly.
Both of you are delusional.
The one with the mouth. This is your mascot.
The dog?
Yeah.
I thought you were my mascot.
I'm not a mascot no more.
You were my mascot. You'll always be my mascot,
You're a
Greg.
disgusting dog.
All right. So, are you willing to rent
No.
Fantastic Four, Beth?
Yeah.
All right.
How could you touch the dog?
I'm getting through this as fast as I can. I'm getting through this as fast as I can with Greg, like, working against me. Cross purposes. Please don't go get more stuff out of my garage. Mm-hmm. That's what we got so far. Oh man, this is a good mix of music tonight. I swear to bejesus. Oh my god. I didn't know I had so much junk in my garage. Yes, this stream is for rent. Please see the donation link in the description below to find out how you can rent this stream.
I'm helping you.
You're not helping. Although I think this might be my thumbnail. I'm gonna find that in the link in the suggested, yeah. So whatever happened to you starting your own stream? Weren't you gonna do that? Why did Mom say no?
Also, I suck at video games.
Well, now the real part of it comes out. Mom said no. Also, I suck. It's like Scott Pilgrim. Does she know we suck? I am always a fan of Scott Pilgrim and watching Scott Pilgrim, but I think since we just watched it, maybe not. Big feet, big feet. Let's play a game called What Greg is going to Bring Back from the Garage This Time. Oh, no. Okay, come on. Now that's a bit much. Please don't. Yeah, you know why? It's full of battery acid, you dingus. It doesn't matter. It's full of battery acid. No, I'm going to take it to a proper disposal for batteries because it has battery acid in it. That's why it's still in the garage. Ugh, what are they teaching you in school? And you want to be an aerospace engineer. Oh, now he's going out the front door for something. You guys can't see that either. I'm trying to get it in more of the camera. I need like a hot zone piece of tape to show me where the build area is. You know what I use that stick for?
Feeding children.
Yes. No, I actually use it to crush the the salt domes that form in the water softener.
We need a name for him.
How about
Annoying
get the F
one.
off my camera? That's his name.
Oh, but I'm your eye candy.
No, you're not. See, this is classic. I don't know why we can't get any viewers on a Saturday night, because everyone's out properly enjoying themselves.
Instead of doing weird stuff like this.
Well, also other people are streaming.
I don't know anybody else that's streaming. No, don't get on my
Well,
back.
you don't, but I do.
Who else is streaming?
A couple other Lego people that I know. I could go on YouTube right now and probably find out 3 other people that are doing their streams. Yeah, see, this says 0, so there's nobody watching.
On YouTube?
YouTube, Mixer, or Twitch. Again, Twitch is, I'm never going to get anybody on Twitch.
You had 3 on Twitch. People were just interested.
Well, and I don't know why. This is as good as Lego building streaming gets.
How many viewers does your friend get?
How many what?
Viewers.
It depends. They get a dozen or so a night, but it really depends on what they're doing. There was a lot more people that would do that would watch the Hangouts, but now that the Hangouts are gone, they're having Google Hangouts. They would allow you to dial in, basically, or link in to like a multiple stream, and people would talk, and it's like a big conversation, like a party. And then they did away with that. So you can still stream via Google, but you can't do Hangouts where you can stream with other people. So now there's a thing called StreamYard or YardStream or something like that, where you can do that, but it's like, I forget how much it is a year now to do it. And it's kind of like they bait and switched a few people in order to get that. But that's what it feels like now. People have to do that if they want to be able to do their old way of communicating and hanging out with people and streaming at the same time. I never did that. I was just always a solo streaming person. So there's one guy who I want to do a collab with, but it's a drawing collab where because
Have you drawn on this yet?
No, and I think the next time I stream I'm going to, because I'm going to draw something for Beth's brother and sister for their child.
I forgot that you drew.
You forgot that I drew?
Yeah, you should customize it.
Who's that girl that you were sitting with at the band parent meeting? Greta. She draws. She looks like she knows how to draw pretty well. I wanted to lean down and say, don't forget to do this, or don't forget to do this, or now try to do this, but I felt like Mr. Creeper if I did that, so I was like, yeah, maybe I won't.
Yeah, that would be really creeper. I don't think she knows who you are.
Well, I think at some point you and I talked to each other, so it wouldn't have been completely bad.
I need a box.
Oh, God. Okay. No, I'm a little busy right now.
You're messing with toys, Father.
I'm not messing with. I'm building, and it is not toys.
Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that sounds like you. All right, so
Mean, Father.
Mean.
Okay, I don't know that meme.
No, you uncultured swine.
I am not on that meme.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gonna get his butt kicked out of here now.
Oh, come on. Wait, what's that
What?
mean? What?
It means it's pig.
Oh.
All right, everybody. I think I'm close to being done. So I'm done with this bag, and I'm gonna go watch movies with Beth now. Wow. Speaking of uncultured swine.
That's not what that means.
And since I've already seen Fantastic Four, I'm going to go over there and build on that table. thanks for hanging out. Anybody who's watching right now, I
Don't
appreciate it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't
Hit
forget
that
to
bell icon.
hit
Whoa.
like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is. No, I think that's trademark. I don't think I can use that.
No, then you should bleep.
Bleep. Okay. I'm a fan of that channel, and I really appreciate all they've done throughout the years, and I like them a lot. But that's not. I can't even do that.
You can't?
No, of course not. He
Well-
has merch. He has merchandise that has that on it.
Well, Game Theorist did it on their live stream.
All right. So anyway, thank you everybody for coming by and watching. And Sunday's gonna be a busy day,
Oh yeah.
but I might try Monday night, and we'll do a drawing stream because I'll have the day off.
Don't forget, the stream is for rent.
The stream is for rent if you'd like to buy it, and don't forget
$25 an hour.
the dog. So thanks for hanging out with us, everybody, and we'll talk to you later.